Greetings, rise and shine, brethren. We are the World Global Reset Restoration Network family, comprised of 198 sovereign nations with over 7 billion sovereign principles, being of one mind, one heart, and one spirit, walking together under the divine principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I come to you as a voice in the wilderness to introduce to you a man. No, not just any man, but a man sent by Yah Allah to redeem mankind. Dr. Hindu I.L. Henderson, the Adak Chief Justice of the Universal World Court, and who's also known as Yehoshua Mashiach, the Son of Man. The information that you will be receiving in this and other videos you won't get from anywhere else on the planet. Hear the many truths and fulfillment of the laws, judgments, and sentencings from our Creator, Father Yah, as well as the fulfillment of the true interpretation of the Holy Scriptures and books. Now, without further ado, Dr. Hindu I.L. Henderson with his beloved host, Shelley Bowling.
So that's the monetary side of it. All the fiduciary agents for the monetary system, they are already locked and loaded. Notice I use the word loaded. They're loaded to do whatever they have to do to get the monetary system taken care of. They're already loaded. That means that they have everything down. They're not waiting to put anything together. They already done implemented it. What they're trying to do is get the people to realize that and stop putting your money in areas that's not going to do any good, because that money that you're putting over there will no longer be any good. Remember that you are moving something that is known as dollars and cents. And dollars and cents is not going to matter in the new system. It's not going to matter at all. Because they're beyond that now. The computers already now are reading exactly the way everything should be broken down. Everything has been indexed. For whatever programs, whatever systems that are out there, whatever projects that are out there, whatever institutions that are out there, they have already been indexed to do what they're going to do. And all of the finances, all of the monetary, all of the currencies out there, they have already been indexed to go to that certain particular place. And it already has a time frame on it. So for me to sit and give out times on when those times is, I will be giving you times from here to probably next year. Because all of them have deadlines. Some of them have already missed their deadlines, and that's what's happening now. They're being told that we will no longer allow you to prolong the people's rights. We are losing too many people. Too many people are dying. Too many people are becoming sick. Too many people are doing that based on the fact of you prolonging them, and they are stressing. A lot of people are dying from stress. We understand that it's in the book, so we're not saying that that they need to hurry up and do what they're doing. What we're saying to the people is that you must realize you cannot let yourself get caught up in that. It says that he who should wait upon God shall renew his strength. It also goes to the point of telling you there'll be some of them that will faint. They're fainting because of the lack of belief, their lack of patience. That's why they faint. I'm saying to you, it's already been done. We need the people now, like I said to them before. You're in line. Stay in line. It's as if though we were teaching our kindergartners, and we have put them in a line. For you to tell them to stay in line and just follow the person in front of you. For them to get out of that line, you get totally upset with them. You reach and you grab them and you put them back in line again, and you said, I said stay right there and don't move. Just follow that person. This is what we're doing. You're in line. The line has started with Untitled Trust. The line that you will step up into after that person tells you to move forward, you will be moving forward into the sovereign civil people's right. The next line that you will be stepping up to, or the next room that you will be marching into, is the one that's known as the Melchizedek Trust. All three of these are connected. All of them. And they are connected because the Melchizedek Trust is the world's trust. That is the trust that the whole entire world is connected to right now. And again, I will say this. It is the 501c4. 501c4. That is the one that everybody on this planet is connected to. And yes, it works. It has been working. That's why some of the nations that you see now, they're beginning to venture out into something that they're called sovereign. They are becoming sovereign nations because this is a sovereign agreement. This agreement gives everybody their sovereign right to what they're doing. And as I spoke earlier to the United Nations, because they are also letting their people know, the Melchizedek Trust is a true live document based upon the true blood of the true covenant people of this here planet. It's a true document. And the danger of anyone claiming to be the principal of that document, they're going to ask you for your blood DNA. If you use that name, they're going to call you before the world court. You will come before me. You will also be faced with something that is known as the Omni Law. The Omni Law will have three phases to it. Three phases. First phase is international law. Second phase is known as the ecclesiastical law. The third phase of that law is known as common law. And you will be tried under that. This week, we also received a couple of other things that we have to place our attention on. One was a lot of people was asking us about this Wanta plot, Leo Wanta plot. Let me say to the people again, Leo Wanta is a code name. It's a code name. And those individuals that try to use it this week past is because you probably haven't heard us speaking about a trust. But we're going to talk about the trust just a little bit tonight, because I need you to understand that trust, one of those individuals was in the trust with us, and he was trying to use that name. And now he wants to think that somebody's trying to take his life. He might be. I can assure him that you have to understand the trust is not something that you place on a piece of paper and go back to your house and think that's it. A trust has been given by the people of the world, if you might say the world with an S. But the trust has been given to you by the people. That trust was not to be we might say, mistrust. You were supposed to take their trust and do exactly what they wanted you to do with it, because their trust is not just a piece of paper, but it's their feelings. It's their hard feelings on what they believe should happen and what they believe will happen. And all of it stems to one word for them: truth. Truth that it will happen. Truth that it will be like this. Truth that we're at the end. Truth that it's a new beginning. Truth. That's what trust is to them. And these trusts that we have, they have already been ratified. They have been ratified for the people. So for all the people that are under the Melchizedek Trust, and I would tell you that's all the righteous people of the world, they don't have anything to worry about. Because this trust in which they were placed under, the Melchizedek Trust, has been the most highest trust that could ever have been placed on this planet. And it was put here by Melchizedek, or should I say the high priest of Melchizedek. And he put it here for a reason, and even our brothers that were some over across the water that was trying to use the Melchizedek name at one time, because they thought maybe it was going to somehow kill it or destroy it. They need to understand that the Most High Priest cannot be destroyed. For if he does, if they try to do that to him, in 3.5 days, he'll get up again. In 3.5 days, he will rebuild everything that it took them years to build. He will tear it down, and in 3.5 days, he will build it right back up again, just the way he wanted. That's what has been taking place. Now, it has been put together to a point that no man can take it apart. No man can separate it. For man didn't build it, and man cannot destroy it. This is where we at now. Let me say to everybody, the redemption is done. You don't have to sweat. You don't have to worry about, is the redemption for you? It's already for you. It's yours. Nobody can take it. Sovereign World Redemption has a charter. Q11. It exists. It's real. It's part of the Melchizedek World Charter Trust. Executive Forward Group LTD, World Restoration. According to all of the amendments, and especially the 9th Amendment. It has the IN number, and it is part of a priority provision. America as referenced and referred to as H.J. Reg 85, a congressional enactment. Sovereign World Redemption Charter Q11 is real. Omni-Wealth Charter, it is real. Master Index Edict, it is real. We're not bragging about anything. We're just telling you what is real, what is out there, what they know about. I'm talking about even your congressmen. I'm talking about your headquarters, your White House, your Supreme Court. They already know. All of the world leaders know. All the world leaders are backing it. They already know. And they still would rather be silent because they're growing old, and they think that because they're getting old, people are just going to accept that. Oh, they got old, so that's why they forgot to tell us before they got too old. What a shame. Not going to happen. We're not allowing that to happen, people. You're okay. I'm telling the people out there now, stop worrying. Make things happen. When you go before the court, talk to them. Carry the letters. Don't just talk to them in the manner that you're asking them anything. You are telling them what you're going to do. Your way out is redemption. Your way out of them enforcing those type of laws upon you is something known as amnesty. And redemption. And believe it or not, payout officers already know who they are. They know who they are. They know who is doing what. You have those trusts that sits there under the Melchizedek Trust. There's Trust A and Trust B. They are the ones that have the redemption. They are the ones that have the amnesty. One protects the people, the other one redeems the people. For those people that are asking about a trust, that want to get a trust, let me explain something to you. You're going to be coming as well before the world court. I need you to understand what a trust means to the true judge of the world court. A trust is not a piece of paper that you put a lot of people on it behind you so you can monetarily benefit from it. But a trust is coming straight out of your heart. And you better believe if you put some people on a piece of paper which you call a trust, if you betray their trust, you better believe that when the hammer hits the table, you will be just as guilty and you will be punished based upon a blood covenant of life or death. You want to ask me what a trust is. You're not going to find a lawyer out there. You're not going to find a judge out there that truly knows what the trust really stands for. But I tell you what, if he brings it to the world court, he's going to know what a trust is. Because if he has sworn to trick the people, like 100% of them has signed up to, based upon the Lateran Treaty, lawyers' secret oath, and exposed on the legal fraud perpetrated upon all the Americans. He better believe that by the time he steps away from the world court, he will be in the middle of being marched by the Tecate army or the Cherokee army. Chinese soldiers, he will be taking them to his new house. Wherever he deemed that he wants to be, they will take him there. Life or death. That's what I mean. He will either redeem himself or they will give him what he's asking for. With no amnesty. This is what's taking place on our world stage right now.
There are 4 principal trusts that have been put together to restore the global economy. Those 4 trusts are the Melchizedek Trust, that is the principal. KG is the principal elect of that trust. Doctor is the elect steward of that trust. The second trust, underneath the Melchizedek Trust, is the Sovereign Civil People's Rights Trust. Dr. Henderson is the trustee of that, and I am the steward of that trust. Underneath the Sovereign Civil People's Rights Trust are 2 others. One is the Rhoda Trust under Dr. Johnny Rhoda. That is the Amnesty Trust. So governments and any individuals that have been involved in anything they should not have been involved in must go through that trust to repent and to clean up things if they're going to come into the new system. Then the other trust is the Bathsheba and Esther Trust, which is the Redemption, Restoration, and Protection Trust. I am the trustee of that trust, and Dr. Henderson is a co-trustee on that trust. Those 4 trusts together hold within it the assets necessary for the global restoration. And so that's what they have been working on all of these years. And they're bringing the globe and all of the currencies to a level playing field, which they call net zero. All debt connected to the old monetary system, which is known as a fiat monetary system. Basically, that just means that they have created the money in that system out of thin air. It has actually no value. All of the debt on that system will be wiped off the books at the global reset because it was fraudulently created. This is also known as a jubilee. We are about 10 jubilees behind, which is the cancellation of all debt, and all prisoners go free. So the prisoners under the new system will go into what is called the ant colony program. And that ant colony program actually assists the people that are in prison in rehabilitation, restoration, and getting themselves back into society. I know a lot of you have family members that probably never should have been put in prison to begin with. It's basically it's a money-making racket. And they put people in prison because they get money out of the old fiat system, out of that old system for putting people in prison. So that is going to be revamped. Doctor talked about structure. The structure of this planet is being restored. And the old structure is being removed. So those things are all tied together in the restoration of the new system. People tend to think it's just strictly monetary. It is not. That merely is just a tool of getting things in place. All of the debt will be canceled. The nations will be put on a level playing field. All their currencies will be revalued at the same rate so that one nation does not have any stance that's higher than another nation. They won't be able to manipulate and misuse their neighbors. So that is being restored through the global network. And all of these things are now already in place, already complete, and now ready to be implemented and to work together. So that gives you a basic overview. You can find that information on our website. It's www.sovcpr.com. That's Sam, Olive, Victor, Charlie, Paul, Robert.com. So take a look at those, at the information on that site, and we will be continuing to add more information that is pertinent to what's taking place now. So go back there every now and then as we post more information.